Oh shit, guys, I'm excited. Look at this. Look, by the way. There are now AI-powered webcams, so I'm gonna flex on this bitch. Alright, but it's about the market. Welcome to the FOMO Factory, guys. I hope you like the content that I'm pushing out lately. So if you do, don't feel free to subscribe to the channel. And let's talk a little bit about this beautiful crypto market that we are experiencing right now. Because some altcoins are blowing up big time. I'm very happy to see that. So let's discuss them. I don't want to get too hyped about altcoins, of course, because yes, still it's not a full-blown bull market, but there's a chance that it will be. There's a chance that it will be pretty soon, and I definitely do not want to ignore that fact. So let's jump right into it. Let me pull up the right chart for you guys, so I have everything prepared right here. All right. Here we go. It's kind of sick, right? All right, this is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is now sitting again at around $30,000. Okay, it's pretty cool to see that the bears they tried, but yeah, they sorry. We went up. We found support on the bull market support band on the daily, right? We went back up again, and once the bears took their shot, we went down from 30 and a half, 31 even, all the way to 29. You might think like, shit, that's not great, but then we got right back up, and we found perfect support on that bull market support band. So that's really a good sign, because it shows that the uptrend is still intact for now, and that's what I really like to see. So this is a beautiful sign, guys. This is really strong. And everything above this band is I think still very good. So if you do not know how to get this indicator, you go to your indicators right here on your trading view. It's very simple, and you just type bull market. You'll find bull market support band, and there it is. Definitely go check it out. But let's take a look at the altcoin market. The altcoin market is, well, today a little down, but that's what crypto does, right? Up and down and sideways, and mostly, well, down lately. But now it is showing some positive signs. We are still above this trend line, and this trend line is super important, of course, because this is the trend line that it's all about, right? This is where the bear market started. We got rejected right here in December. We got another rejection in March, and we basically tanked all the way down, especially from April to June 2022. Then we had a small, what you call it, alt season. It only benefits you if you bought somewhere here at the bottom, of course, but at the end of the day, this is nothing compared to what we saw over here. We went further down, of course, and now we are really showing some steam. The difference between this and this is this was a pretty fast downfall. So this was a pretty fast uptrend as well. That's usually just the kind of correction that you get from it, right? Then we went slowly down. We had a bit, the FTX crash right here, which took it all the way down. We bled a little further, but now we are slowly and steady climbing up, and we now finally broke above the downtrend. We tried a couple of, from March 21 till April 10. So, we tried for slightly more than 2 weeks, did not work, and now we finally broke above it. And the longer we stay above it, the harder it is to get back under it, of course, because the line is going down, right? So every single day that we do not manage to break down on this line is another step to the downside that altcoins have to make to get there, right? And like I said, I would like to see 1 or 2 weekly confirmations above it. We broke above. We are now in the week above it, but the week is, of course, not closed yet. Will take a while. So I don't want to cheer too soon, but so far looking pretty good. Now, if you look at Bitcoin as well, though, if we put it on the weekly, you will see that, here we go, that this level of, around 30K, but I'm gonna say, 31, 32K, give or take. This is where we had support over here in the bull market. This is where we had support over here in you know, when the bull market seemed to be over and we had another leg, and even when we came down, we managed to stick around here for a while, and now we are in our first attempt to finally break that level, right? We are not there yet. A real closure, you know, above, yeah, at least 32,000 would do it for me. This is the make or break level, basically, right? Because this is not an easy level to break, in my opinion. If we do, then we can really fly. And I honestly think then that, you know, 37, 30K is the next level. But if we get rejected right here, yeah, we can at least come down to, you know, 25 seems really accurate to me, right? We have the bull market support band coming in over there. We have this, what is it? The 50 weekly weighted moving average, which is climbing up. For now, you know, the RSI is oversold. So a pullback seems likely, also given the fact that the DXY, the dollar currency index, is sitting on huge support. When I'm talking about huge support, this is the monthly chart right here, right? And we are getting decades of support right there. So, you know, it's not that I think that everything is really going to explode right now, but overall it is looking pretty good. But we are at a tough place at the moment, so we really have to put up a fight right here. If we look at the total crypto market, that's pretty positive, because the total crypto market, although Bitcoin was running like crazy, the total crypto market did not manage to break out of this trend right here. It got stuck. Bitcoin broke out in January already, right? Like we said a long time ago. Bitcoin is the leader of this run. Altcoins were a bad decision. If you were in Bitcoin, you were taking less risk and you were getting more rewards. That's what it is. Now the altcoin market in total has finally broken out. It's mainly because of Ethereum though. Because like we said, the total 3, if you look at this horizontal, has not broken out yet, right? But if we look at the total 2, it is. So it's Bitcoin and Ethereum that are leading this run right now. And altcoins could definitely follow, but we are not there yet. Not there yet. Also, if we take a look on the total crypto market and we see the 100 weekly weighted moving average, which is this blue line. That's an important level to look out for, because this is also always being support for Bitcoin, and once it breaks, we tank, right? And once we got back on it, we hover around that level, and it always, you know, drags us up. But previous support is future resistance. That's what it is. So you'll now see that we are struggling with that level. And we are struggling with the 200 weekly moving average, which comes in right there as well. That's the red line. So we do have a pretty tough battle at this place right here. This is a good reason for me to believe, given the fact that the DXY is sitting at support, Bitcoin is sitting at major resistance. The total crypto market is fighting these moving averages, and it's kind of sitting, well, still at some resistances on the chart. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a pullback plus the USD. Sorry, I'm just awake. The USDT dominance is sitting at resistance as well. Okay, so it means that stable coins were getting deployed into crypto, and now not really, right? So breaking that $32,000 level is going to be hard as fuck, right? If we do, we're going to fly. That's my opinion. But if you ask me, like, should we buy now? Should we not buy now? This is my answer. It's a very hard place where we are right now. Either we break and we fly, or we get rejected and we dump, right? But this is not the place for us to do a little move. It's going to be one or the other, big time, in my opinion. So personally, I'm like 40% cash right now, 60% crypto, something like that. And I feel very comfortable with that position, right? Because if crypto moons, I'm gonna write 60% on my bag up. It's completely fine. But if crypto tanks, which could still happen, I'm also fine, because then I can deploy a lot of cash because like I said in yesterday's video, you know, people are now calling for an alt season. You know, bro, if you bought right here, then yeah, congratulations. But let's be honest, most people did not buy the dip. That's not how it works. That's not what people do. People in hindsight look at the dip and say, I wish I bought. That's how it works. So if we go up from here, for example, on altcoins, like I said in yesterday's video, you can make a nice 10x, right? But if you want to change your life, if you want to make life-changing money, then you should buy it at the lower side of it. And that's what happened in the last bear market as well. We were in the same range. We broke out for a little while, turned out to be a fake out. We crashed, and altcoins got completely wrecked, while everybody here, just like now, are calling for bull run. But a lot of people now watching this video might say, yeah, this time it's not going to happen. That's what they said then as well. And it happened. Don't rule out something that you do not want. But actually take it as consideration that it's possible to happen. Now, I must say that altcoins are a little weak today because Bitcoin on the weekly, you know, it is, you know, it's down a little bit. If we look at the Bitcoin dominance, however, it is up. So that's not good for altcoins, right? Because altcoins compared to Bitcoin are not doing well, but Bitcoin compared to the dollar is also not doing well. So altcoins compared to the dollar are not doing well, right? But we have some room as altcoins just went up pretty good, so that's definitely not bad. Now, there are always some altcoins that are doing very well, and one of these altcoins that we talked about quite a lot as well, Superverse. It is going absolutely insane, guys. What happened? I tried to check out their Discord, like, wow, is there any news or whatsoever? But I just think this thing was like really oversold. You know, like I said, we were ranging right here, right? I said like, yeah, this is a good dollar cost area. And now we finally broke above the bull market support band and this horizontal right here. And you see what happens. We fly. It's now sitting at perfect resistance though. So I do think that we will see a rejection off of this point and maybe come back to that 14-15 cents again. Will be a nice place to dollar cost a little bit more. If I'm wrong and we do go up, then the next target is more, you know, towards the 35-40 cents area. And that's another 2x from where we are right now. But I think with the current market, meh. Volker Forged, people say like, yeah, Volker Forged is doing great. It's doing okay, but it's still in this big range, right? And it's getting slightly more to the upper side of the range, which is nice, of course. But same case, it goes down back to $3 or so, right? We are still in the same exact area as where we were a year ago. So nothing really changed for Volker Forged. But it's nice to see that it's going up, at least, right? Nakamoto Games, haven't talked about it a lot lately, and that's mostly because it's not interesting for me at the moment, right? We had a very hard pump and we stay on that level. But I won't buy something that just did a 6x. I refuse to buy it, no matter how much I like the project, because it should go down. It just takes a while for this one. And maybe it does go up. Guys, then if something like that happens, it's better to feel like, okay, whatever, fuck that coin next, than to FOMO in for maybe another 2x while there is a bigger risk from that level, right? Then never be mad about missing out on something. There are like 10,000 other good projects out there that you can still catch. Why would you be mad about that? And Altora is also crazy. And I like the pump of Altora way more because Altora came from far, but this is slowly, you know, we have a big green candle sideways, big green candle sideways, big green candle, actually breaking support, resistance after resistance after resistance. Very nice. And to be honest, if it breaks this little piece of shit level right here, then I can see it go towards 5 cents. And from here, yeah, you know, that's another 40% move. It's I haven't loaded up on as much as I wanted, but you know, there was a big bottom for a lot of altcoins, and a lot of people, they seemed to, you know, they talk about, oh, this just did a fucking 100x, or maybe slightly less, but then I feel like, yeah, but did you buy the bottom? I don't believe that so many people bought the exact bottom. So FOMOing in right now at these higher places, it doesn't seem really right to me. So I should wait. I'm personally waiting a little bit. But like I said, apart from looking at these individual charts, the most important chart for me that I look at right now is the total tree to see, is this breakout going to be a retest and then up? In that case, I'm going to wait for the retest, see if it goes up and then deploy. Or is this exactly what we have seen in 2018, where we went up, stayed there for a week, came back down and completely crashed, right? Because if you put $1,000 into this breakout back then, you lost 60% of it. You would have had $400, and it would have took you from, well, basically November 2018 to April, maybe even May 2019 to play even. While if you just have a little patience and you bought around the dip, you could have already doubled your bag. So yeah, therefore I'm not a fan of buying pumps. You really make it hard on yourself. So I'm waiting right here. I'm just waiting. I rather miss out on a little bit of pump than buying at the higher levels to later go ride the wave down. That's just not my strategy right here. But nevertheless, it's nice to see some altcoins perform very good. Seedify also pretty cool to see that it broke out and that it's actually maintaining that level quite well, right? We at 140 and, you know, it could go to 135 or maybe even 125, you know, but it will still be above the range. And we have not been there really since November last year when we broke down of the range. So this is basically the first time we break out of the range. So that's really positive. Now, in all transparency, I sold a good bag of Seedify at 140 or 141 to buy it back a little lower, and I think I'm gonna deploy it back into 125 if that happens. If it doesn't happen, then whatever, I can miss it. But you know, I want to increase my Seedify bag, and it was too precious for me always to trade with it. But now I feel like, yeah, I have to get a bigger bag of Seedify tokens. So yeah, and at the moment of recording, the crypto market is dumping pretty hard. We were just sitting at this level right here, I think, and we are now dumping quite hard. Whoa! Yeah, Bitcoin. Oh, this is nice to have on camera. Well, nice depends on what you think is nice, but Bitcoin just dropped quite a bit in like a minute or so. And what I now would like to see is that, I don't care about this though, if it holds this level right here, we can have a fake out, but as long as we really do not close below 29.1 or so, then this is still intact. And otherwise, yeah, we will be sitting at the support of 28,700, and otherwise it's going to be this moving average of, well, 28,100. So, but we'll see what's going to happen. But this was one pretty big ass red candle right here. The dominance, yeah, that's the thing. The dominance is still green, right? So again, this means money flows more into Bitcoin compared to altcoins. But Bitcoin is going down on its dollar value pretty hard. So therefore, altcoins are going down harder. That's kind of what it is, right? So yeah, it could definitely be that the total 3 will tank a little bit, and if it holds around this level, 387, maybe 85, give or take, worst case 82, then I'm cool with it. Altcoins ran pretty hard, so don't let these kind of dumps scare you off. Like it's not. It will be weird if we have a pump from 15k to like 31k. And not really a decent pullback at some point. And I don't think that this 25 to 19 that was this pullback right here. Yeah, but after that we got another pump from 19 to 30. Basically, you know, where's the pullback for that? Where is the pullback that should be here? It's supposed to be here, right? We don't really see that, but it's some cool live action. That's for sure. So yeah, I honestly, what I'm hoping is that altcoins will tank a little bit, because I'm prepared for that. I'm prepared for that. And I don't buy every 5% dip. It's not really what I would recommend you, because these 5% dips, like then you buy dip after dip after dip, and then you have no money, and there will be more dips, and then you're dipped out. That's like crypto often, believe it or not. Look, if we look at the weekly time frame on the total 3, for example, even in a bull market, it happened that we dipped like 33% in a week. Okay, here it was still bull market. 2 weeks from the top to the bottom, 58%, right? But also the smaller candles, 30% in a week. Here we had a candle which was like, what was it? 20% in a week. We always have these kind of candles, right? Here again, 13% in 1 week. These are the kind of dips. 23. Well, I can go on, but these are the kind of dips that I'm looking to buy at. Not these smaller ones, so far at least. Not these smaller ones. Then you're throwing your money away. Just wait to see how it goes. This is noise, and we'll see. Well, guys, I want to leave it here. If you really, guys, if you want to trade your crypto. Sorry for the music. If you want to trade your crypto, god damn it, my AI, do your thing. Now you're filming my pants. I have to set the settings correct. Why am I fucking with this? If you want to trade your crypto, you want to buy, you want to sell, you want to do whatever, if you use Bybit, link down below, you can win an iPhone 14 for free, worth $1,000. You can deploy it in crypto if you want. You can do it whatever you want. But if you're going to trade anyway, might as well do it right there, right? That's it for today. If you like the video, please like the video. If you have any questions, suggestions, whatever's, let me know. And I'll see you guys tomorrow again. Bye.